All right, back to our top story right now. A live look now. The Attorney General, Eric Holder, will testify only moments away in the fast and furious gun-running sting. One of the lawmakers questioning Holder today is Iowa Congressman Steve King, the Republican from Western Iowa. My guest now, and welcome back here to America's Newsroom. Sir, good morning to you.
Thanks for having me back. I appreciate it.
Eric Holder is going to say the actions are inexcusable. He will also argue that his department has been fully cooperative. Do you agree on both counts?
Well, I can't agree on both counts, and I think Eric Holder has yet to take responsibility for this. And another thing that he has not done yet is to tell us, and especially under oath, what's the highest level of approval or authorization that came from his department in Operation Fast and Furious. I want to know who that is, and I want to know if Eric Holder has held that individual responsible. Of course, we know at this point that no one has been fired and no one's been disciplined. We can't identify exactly who all the players are in between those, aside from the media. That's the best information that I have.
Do you expect to get those answers today, sir?
I expect he's found a legal way to talk his way around the questions he knows are coming. And I think we're going to have to probably interrupt him a few times or the clock will run out. And I hate to be disrespectful to the Attorney General, and there will be others that will ask very pointed questions as well.
Oh. CBS News reports there were internal emails from the ATF that show agents, after this botched gun-running scheme went the way it did, badly, that there were emails that argued back and forth to use this for controversial new rules about gun sales, which would seem to suggest an attack on the Second Amendment. Are you aware of these reports? Is there validity to them?
Well, I'm aware of the reports, and I have not checked the validity, but my sense is that there was a political agenda involved in this. And I take it clear back to those days when we heard some of the top officials, including Hillary Clinton, make the statement, this is by recollection, that 90% of the guns that were recovered in Mexico came from the United States. We traced that back and found out that wasn't true. It was something like 90% of the guns that were traceable came from the United States, a number that most of the guns that are recovered there don't have serial numbers. There's been a political agenda, anti-Second Amendment political agenda, along here for a long time, and I think Fast and Furious was to some degree a component of that, not necessarily a strategy, but something that was enabled by the philosophy that we should be shutting down gun ownership in the United States.
Can you prove that?
I don't know that I can prove that. I'll have some questions hopefully today that will bring us closer to that. It's my sense. It's a political sense of being involved in these debates over the Second Amendment and engaged with this now for 9 years in this Congress and sitting on the Judiciary Committee for that period of time and dealing with immigration issues at the same time.
Someone described the question and answer today as fast and furious in its own right. We will wait to see what happens there. Steve King, thank you for your time. We await that.
Thank you very much, Bill.
On Capitol Hill. 20 minutes back.